The next speaker that will be coming to the stage is Drea Walker, who has been a nearly ubiquitous presence in our office over the last 2 years. Drea would bring Drea's special kind of energy and voice and really brighten up our office and challenge us and push us to ever more inclusive ways of thinking about our community and who we can be as we move through the world. And I'm honored to call Drea a friend and our outstanding student volunteer for 2010-2011. Please welcome Drea Walker.
Hello, good afternoon. Yesterday, I finished my last class of my 16th semester in college. Yes. And I have actually passed classes in all of those semesters. My college career has been 10 years, and during that time, I have been at 6 colleges in 3 major cities. In the fall of 2006, society labeled me unable, homeless, mentally ill, bisexual, disabled, epileptic, disordered personality, drug addict. So what did I do about all those words? I got angry. And they locked me in an inpatient psychiatric facility for 9 days. That was fun. Eventually, though, I did land in my soft place. I did not realize it at the time, but I boarded a train bound for the rest of my life a few hours after midnight on New Year's night 2009. My grandparents' gay son, my Uncle Tim, 1 year before had suggested a course of action that would profoundly impact my life. He suggested sobriety and study abroad in the city of his home, Vancouver, and at the college where he works, the University of British Columbia in Canada. January 4th until the end of April 2009, I was receiving, growing, and learning a new way of life. Just as a caterpillar cocoons before becoming a butterfly, I too was in my cocoon, leaving the drug addict behind. Where am I? Sorry. I was learning very slowly and often painfully how to become a person again. My Uncle Tim, he has been openly gay my entire life. Since my earliest memory, there have been rainbow stickers on my grandparents' cars. My grandparents, Dale and Betty Conklin, founded the Southern Minnesota chapter of PFLAG, Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, when I was in diapers. In 2001, they received the P-Fund Award, The Power of One, for their pioneering work. Woo! I miss my grandparents. I returned from my study abroad trip. I emerged from my cocoon, lost, afraid, and without. I needed a rock in my new life. Mom and Grandma were there. My mom rearranged her entire life for me. Weekend trips to Grandma's quickly became the norm. This period of rebirth, my true spring, lasted an unforgettable 6 weeks. For when I was ready to be let go, Grandma left this world. She had been a pioneer, a rock in my life, and she got to know a sober Andrea. For the last 3 years, my 6 weeks of spring begins around this time. Perhaps this winter, these past months have been challenging for some. Spring has taken its sweet time getting to Minnesota this year. I cannot say for sure why this is, but perhaps it is because your eternal spring is cocooning waiting to bring amazing, unseen gifts. When I arrived on campus that fall, just less than 2 years ago, I was in a familiar place, but nothing was the same. The GLBTA Programs Office, what I know as my gay center, became my safe haven from the world. It was here that I continued what Grandma and Uncle Tim had taught me, to find myself, believe in the power within me, and to reach out and be guided by forces stronger than myself. The Gay Center taught me that I am enough. They helped me see that gender is a spectrum and that my person doesn't have to fit into boxes or be bounded by labels. I am Drea, and that is powerful. There do continue to be struggles. I have been hospitalized 3 times this past fall, but I have amazing support from a lot of people in this room, and from around the world still. Today, I define myself not by what society labels me as, but by my own measures. I am determined, sober, persevering, learning, growing, and leading. And today, I am proud to say that I am a college graduate. Thank you all very much.
So many people in this room because Drea has been part of nearly every one of our programs, and Drea's voice and contributions have changed our office and no doubt many of your lives and mine over the last 2 years for the better, and I really thank you personally, Drea. Thank you, and congratulations on graduating.